What if your Samsung Galaxy S26 could finally send files to an iPhone as easily as AirDrop? Well, that future is officially here. Just a few days ago, Samsung rolled out a new software update for the Galaxy S26 series, including the S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra. At first, it was limited to South Korea, but now it's going global. Users in regions like Europe and India are already receiving the update, and it brings one of the most requested features in recent years: seamless file sharing between Galaxy and Apple devices. On paper, the update looks pretty simple, around 868 megabytes in size, with a firmware version like S9 for 8bxxu1azcf, and a basic changelog mentioning improved stability and better security. Nothing exciting, at least at first glance, but hidden inside, a game-changing feature. Once updated, users can head into Quick Share settings and find a new option: Share with Apple devices. Turn it on. And that's where things get interesting. Now, sending files from a Galaxy S26 to an iPhone, iPad, or even a Mac becomes incredibly simple. No third-party apps, no cloud uploads, no extra steps, just fast, direct, wireless sharing, very similar to how AirDrop works. And here's the best part: it's not one-sided. You can also send files from Apple devices to your Galaxy S26. That means whether you're using an iPhone, iPad, or even a MacBook, file transfer between ecosystems finally feels natural. And honestly, that's a huge deal, because for years, sharing files between Android and Apple devices has been unnecessarily complicated. People had to rely on apps like WhatsApp, Google Drive, or email, even for something as simple as a photo. Now that friction is gone, this update doesn't just add a feature. It removes a long-standing limitation between two major ecosystems, and it shows a shift in strategy. Instead of locking users into one ecosystem, Samsung is making its devices more open and practical in real-world use. And that's something users will actually feel every day. Of course, this is still early. The feature works smoothly in initial testing, but long-term performance, speed, and compatibility will decide how reliable it really is. But the direction is clear. The gap between Android and Apple is getting smaller, and the Galaxy S26 lineup is leading that change. So now I want to ask you, would you actually use this AirDrop-like feature on your Galaxy? Or are you still sticking with apps like WhatsApp and Google Drive? Drop your answer below. And if you want more updates like this, real features, real changes, and what actually matters before you upgrade, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because this is just the beginning of a much bigger shift.